Hey everyone, this is Jen Norton, and I'm excited to announce that my newest book is out. It is Arise to Blessedness, a journal retreat with 8 modern saints who live the Beatitudes. And I am really excited about this book because what I kind of came to understand in writing it, is that unlike the Stations of the Cross, where we learn how much Jesus loves us and what he's willing to go for us, the Beatitudes are our invitation from Jesus to love him back. And what does that mean? Because that can be a little bit frightening. Love in any relationship involves vulnerability and trust and all these things that I know I struggle with, and maybe you do too. And so one of the things that we have in the Catholic faith is our communion of saints, our saints who have walked before us and shown us how things are done or how they did it. And we can take inspiration from that. And so I've chosen 8 saints from the modern era within the last 200 years from around the world. And I've chosen one for each beatitude to show us how they did it. So for example, as you go through the book, I'll start with the first one. Let me find the page here. Blessed are the poor in spirit. So I start off with a conceptual piece of art, which you can see behind me. All the art is from my original paintings, and some journal prompts and Visio Divina prompts to allow you to sort of engage with the artwork and let it show you or reveal to you maybe how this beatitude, what it means and what God is asking maybe from your own life. And then I have an illustrated verse that I've chosen for each one, as well as a scriptural passage. And then we jump into the saint. So for this particular beatitude, I chose Saint Andre Bessette. And his story, he was a man that was extremely humble, mostly out of circumstance. He was just he wasn't able to read till he was about 25. He was very sickly as a child. He just, he'd be somebody we look at today and maybe think, I'm not sure what's going to happen to that guy. Not much going for him. Yet God sees so much and sees so differently than we do. And he used Saint Andre to become a man of healing. He was able to heal thousands of people over his lifetime. So pretty amazing story of how God used his poverty of spirit to work just really miracles. There's a chance as you go through this book to ponder and journal. There's some room to actually put your own thoughts, whether that be in writing or art or whatever makes sense to you. There are steps that you can do, little action items that you can do to maybe live the Beatitude a little bit more in your day. And then I end each chapter with a prayer. And these prayers come from the phrases of the Our Father, the Lord's Prayer. And what I didn't even realize till I was writing this book is that you have the Sermon on the Mount, and then just after that is when Jesus teaches us his prayer, the Lord's Prayer. And I started to look at and realize that there was correlation in just the 8 Beatitudes and sort of the 8 ways I could break down the prayer. So my prayers come right from Jesus's teachings to us on how to pray. So not just me, I've been inspired. Anyway, so this book is available on Ave Maria Press, and it's also available at Amazon.com. And you can use it in groups. It's great for a retreat setting or a prayer group or things like that, but it's also a really good personal retreat. If you're like me and kind of introverted and like to do your prayer time alone with Jesus, you can take this at your own pace. You can take a beatitude a day, a beatitude a week, a beatitude a month. You don't have to do all the journal things. It's not a test. Take it at your own pace. So I've just tried to use my own prayer life to give you a lot of tools to take a little bit deeper walk yourself into the Beatitudes and figure out between you and Jesus, what is he asking of you? How is he asking you to live a little bit more closely with him? How is he asking you to walk a little bit more closely with him? And I hope this book will be a guide for you to do that. So again, Arise to Blessedness at Amazon and AveMariaPress.com. Thank you. Have a great day.